So if you're looking for a modern, high-end look, let's use an aluminum trim door with a back painted white glass, integrated handles with a flip-up door and a well-organized spice rack, integrated lighting on the bottom, bang up. My customer came to me with a request. She says, I'm an entertainer. I love having people come into the space and drink wine and hang out. She said, I want to panel all my appliances to make them go away. I want a coffee station. She had a laundry list of all of these expectations of what she wants from her space. And one of them was definitely integrating a wine cooler in our kitchen. So we did just that. We custom paneled the wine cooler. And this particular wine cooler has dual zones. So if you're a white wine or a red wine drinker, you can tell that there's two different temperature settings over here. They happen to have it set at the same temperature, but if you're a connoisseur like I am, you would have it set at the right temperature. One of the first things that we do when designing a luxury kitchen is figuring out how to hide the garbage can. Make sure you stick it inside one of your cabinets. One of the really cool features that we have over here is a stack of appliances. And these stack of appliances are unique to this space because she wanted to have a coffee station, a microwave, and, stay for it, this would be our coffee station, this would be our microwave, and right below it, a dedicated refrigerator for all the dairy needs of the coffee station, including some additional storage up above for all the coffee products that we're gonna need to use. Who uses Taster's Choice anymore? Sorry, Taster's Choice. Natural materials as well as non-natural materials complement each other really well in the space. In this case, we did a back painted glass cabinet with an aluminum frame and natural marble stone on the top. And then we incorporated some really warm tones on the refrigerator side where we're brightening it up and bringing the natural tones back into the space. What's really awesome about this kitchen also is that they did waterfalls on all of the kitchen countertops ends. So let's talk about waterfalls because I know you guys are super interested in about what's a waterfall and how does it work. So here's a waterfall in 30 seconds. Waterfall is when we take countertop material and we wrap it going all the way down to the floor. And for us, we call that a countertop waterfall. And in this particular circumstance, it's done with a 45-degree miter joint so that when you're looking at it, it looks as if it's one continuous piece of stone. We could really highlight that detail on the island area over here where we have a vein going from the top all the way through to the side of the stone. So the client's wishes were to be able to tuck away the faucet so that it's nice and clear working space over here. So this particular faucet kind of folds out. It looks very similar, what looks to me like a pot filler on steroids, but it is actually a water filter, hot and cold, and a handheld to wash dishes with. So really, really awesome faucet, and it kind of just collapses and folds away so you have free and clear access of your sink. And it has a hand sprayer. The hand sprayer weighs like 25 pounds. For those big families that require lots of refrigerator and freezer, cameraman, swing around. Bam! 36-inch side-by-side Sub-Zeros, fully integrated. Cameraman, set your engine. Start your engine. Bam! But then you see the back of my head. And that brings our attention to this lovely natural oak framed wall. It is absolutely insane, next level details. I absolutely love it. I would do it in every kitchen if I can. The doors here are done with that same frame that we have on the glass cabinets, except for the center panel has been customized and changed to a natural oak. In this particular stack over here, we have a microwave, and down below here, we have a hidden gem. That's a beautiful wine cooler, also by by Wolf, or Sub-Zero in this case. A beautiful wine cooler that's fully integrated, and you would never know just by walking into the space that this guy's a wine connoisseur and loves wine. So we have a really beautiful range top. Let's stop here for a second. Let's talk about the range top. What's a range top? What's a cooktop? What's the differences? Here is a really great example of what a range top is and how it functions well for the end user. It's an industrial style top on the top of the grates. It's a high output burner. You have 6 burners on this particular range top. It's made by Wolf. And what's synonymous with the range top is that it is clunky in the front. It projects past your countertops. As you can tell over here, it projects past your countertops. And it has all the buttons on the front, which is a really cool feature. The buttons here are changeable, so you can get black buttons, white buttons, or red buttons from Wolf, and those are really just accessories that you purchase. But what's the difference between a range top and a cooktop? perfect example. We have a cooktop on the left of me or the right of me now, if you're looking at it. This particular cooktop is done as an induction cooktop so that the top is completely smooth and clean and there's no grates like the Rangetop. So if you could take a look at both of those side by side, cameraman, show them side by side somehow later on, that would be awesome. What we're gonna be showing you is that the Rangetop has an interruption in countertop. So the countertop is not a continuous countertop. It stops where the Rangetop starts and starts again when the Rangetop finishes. As opposed to a cooktop, when you're looking at this detail, you have the countertop that is completely continuous and the cooktop is pushed into the countertop and not projecting past the front surfaces. So in a nutshell, that's the differences between a Rangetop and a cooktop, so you can see them how we use them both in the same space.